Yeah. Vainglorious Vanguard.
Knowledge born.
Yeah.
United front. What you want, what you want, what you want.
To the Knowledge Radio.
We in here. What you got? Dot.
Work hard as a slave to one day be your savior. The wave unwavering. This is a labor of love. Rise with a purpose every day. Invigorated. If we were on TV, we'd be 10 times syndicated. If we waited for validation, a paycheck or accolades, we'd be starved, already lost or ran away. But when you're square, solid, and your circle too, you don't need a place for silence. The concept is conquered through media, not areas of people activity. A mix that don't lose ethnicity, tightness that don't lose elasticity. Explicitly, this isn't where we give the novice regard. Nah, this is where knowledge is born. Last time that I checked, I'm undefeated. Deliver edicts, can't resist when the gods build and manifest freedom. When lines get crossed, they may push a loss, cause they get handed a check. We kick a can and cancel your cancerous gestures. A prophet vision, precision, the prescription for the sickness is to inoculate your fate with the winning. Arrogant beginnings turn to humble endings. And US with KBA is a win-win. 1K, 1K.
Fair Use Act disclaimer. The site is for educational purposes only. Fair use is adopting a United States copyright law that allows for limited use of copyrighted material without requiring permission from the rights holders, such as for commentary, criticism, news reporting, research, teaching, or scholarship. It provides the legal, non-licensed citation or incorporation of copyrighted material and another author's work under a four-factor balancing test. The term fair use originated in the United States. A similar principle, fair dealing, exists in some other common law jurisdictions. Civil law jurisdictions have other limitations and exceptions to copyright. Fair use. Fair use. Fair use.
Knowledge born. What's the science, baby?
Yeah.
Like it's happening.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Yo, peace and black power. It's your brother knowledgebornallah. Do the Knowledge Radio. The place for knowledge is born.
Knowledge Radio.
This is 3K.
Think tank.
This is 3K.
Hey.
This is 3K.
I swear that knowledge is born. It's where I swear that knowledge is born. It's where I swear that knowledge is born. It's where I swear that knowledge is ran, who ducked, who down, return fires. We're the warriors, the healers, enlighten us. I'm tired of the same old, that game old with an upgrade. I'm a sunbathe in the sun rays while my guns blaze and they complain. Devil my level not attainable. My metal not malleable. I'm a man, didn't need that manual. Reparations is incalculable. Yeah, we wanted in blood, dead in the begging, head in the beheading, metal to the meddling. Members is aggressive, getting to the Armageddon. Karma, seem calmer when it comes to retribution. Caliber, catalyst in my clips and I use them on traitors and haters and the ones that spread confusion. Cause the devil's playground wasn't built for our amusement. Hey, meet me at the guard hour. Hey, in these strange days, you gon' need a strong counter. Spin like Beyblade. Impenetrable armor, Orient aura. This story, this saga get gory before it get calmer. Keep holding that revolutionary posture. 85 gon' dip and dodge her, but when they get monster, they turn into MC Light, earrings, and become door knockers. I'm irate, they pirate the culture, send them to Davy Jones' locker. It's okay. Let them think that you lost it. Be patient, this type of thing you can't force it. Play possum, but nah, not know about the road. Then they can't comprehend cause the language is coded. We plan ideas and we plan explosives. Make your pockets go for more bits or more bread. The portal done open, they can't close it. You ain't got a sideline, you could cause more risk. No set birth date, no Dorian Gray portraits. things is about to get ugly, and these devils can't forfeit ancestral memories, so no, I won't forget. What we building is an impenetrable fortress for sure. Every show is just like a core ship, and my flow for sure tighter than your gal's corset. It's okay. Okay. We are the source, you can't outsource it. Even Spartans don't want no parts, Neff. What do you know? Before you know it, 3,000 wild Africans at your doorstep. Hey, meet me at the guard hour. Hey, in these strange days, you gon' need a strong counter. Spin like Beyblade. No, we will not cower while the rest they play safe. We will move with God's power. This is not for play. Honor my ancestors, play the Ori day. Peace to you, loved ones, stay dangerous and stay safe. AKAs and AKs coming to make their caves cave. Wreck the race like take case, stay dangerous and stay safe.
Y'all see it. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
Knowledge born. What's the science? Knowledge born. What's the science?
Alright. We here, Peace and Black Power. We here after midnight on the Knowledge Born. What's the Science? After midnight edition. As always, promoting our 3K for 3K initiative right here. I want y'all to see what we got going on. Currently, we're still looking to raise the bar. We're looking to fund this initiative so we can continue to do what we've been doing, but on a greater scale, on a larger scale. Outreach programs, helping those who are not in a position to help themselves, helping our at-risk youth from the ages of 7 to 18, and for those in the wonder years, I like to call them from the ages of 19 to 35. We're looking to help them free of charge, with no charge to them or no charge to their family. And we can do this by funding this particular initiative. Also, to continue our avenue of approach in our community in regards to our elders, in regards to the homeless, and in regards to those in domestic violence situations, looking to get them out of those situations and more. So every dollar that is raised through this 3K for 3K initiative will go to help that cause. Y'all can help us spread the word wherever you are. And you can support through the Knowledge Radio. PayPal.me/through the Knowledge Radio or Cash App. Both of those clickable links are on YouTube. So if you're looking from someplace else, you see the ticker going across the screen. Support through the Knowledge Radio, Cash App, $ knowledgebornallah, or PayPal.me/through the Knowledge Radio. So support our 3K for 3K initiative. You can do so by donating to the GoFundMe. Our goal is $3,000. Still to date, $1,351. So we need your support. We need your support. We need your support. All right. So if you're looking on Facebook or you're watching through Facebook, I need you to come to YouTube because we're about to get busy. You understand what I'm saying? And we want y'all in the building. We want to be able to interact with y'all and get your commentary together. So if y'all wanted to build with us, y'all can do so. So we're about to leave Facebook right now. And we would just be on YouTube. It's Facebook. Don't like when we playing music, then they mess around and block the stream that we got going on over here. So momentarily, y'all was watching, y'all could come to www.youtube.com/through the knowledge radio. All right. So we got that administrative stuff out of the way. Becomes my honor and privilege at this time to introduce to some, present to others. A man who needs no introduction, a Netcher who needs no introduction. But I'm gonna introduce him anyway, because it goes up like that over here. You understand? Because it is Ujamaa. You see what I'm saying? And we about to get busy over here today. It's really about to happen. It's really about to go up. You know, we're gonna smack the punk out of you and attempt to exercise that punk apologetic stuff out of your spirit and your soul. Teach You About Black Survival will be on 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the 5-star General and Khalid Muhammad Militia Hour will be in the building at the God Hour. You understand? Then after that, we drift into the God correspondence space. So again, it becomes my honor and privilege at this time to introduce some, present to others. The Netcher B, the Netcher God, the nemesis of the devil, the Netcher God and nemesis of the devil. 6 War Zone, Renton, PA's own, straight from Netcher Bville, by way of the smack the shit out of a cracker tribe. The man, the myth, the legend, the God, son, the great, the God correspondent.
Like that. Salute. You gotta stay awake at all times, man. Y'all new woke folk, man. We stay eyes open even when you sleep. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I'm glad to be here, God. I like that. The nemesis of the devil. I need to get that tattooed. Yeah, I like that. It's good, my peoples. Peace to God's war on the devil. You know what it is. Peace in your mind, power. Find what you do with that power. Make you evil or divine. And we always choose divinity every time. It's the gods. It's good. Man, can, can we talk about how everybody is still distracted, but it's about to happen to them, and we about to give it to them. And I'm not even talking about what the opposition is doing to them. I'm talking about what we about to bring to them. We about to bring this to you. It's a revival. It's bringing it to your life. I'm saying, and if you in this area come December, that first week of December, you need to be hollering at us. We bringing you that life. You know what I'm saying? Revival in the way. For all my church going folk, you know what a revival is, right? And if you don't, you understand, it's where you get all that energy together. You know what I'm saying? And you praising for the culture. That's what we about to bring you come December. You know what I mean?
For the Bomber Clyde culture.
The bomber clot. Do the Knowledge Radio is not playing with this. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Do the Knowledge Radio is presenting a nice little mini tour down here in Atlanta and in Atlanta area. So you need to come deal with us. You know what I'm saying? Keep your eyes open. I'm not really even telling you what it is, but I'm telling you what it is. I know you want to know, y'all, but you're gonna have to wait. Just keep your eyes open. Keep And if you're paying attention, you already know what's coming. You know what's coming. So make sure you leave that from the you know, first week of December open. Make sure you come see us. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's a fact.
And you're gonna need all day, all strong, long. Facts. Truth them. We bringing it to you. Hey, one of the greatest things that I ever did was making sure that I paid attention to do the knowledge radio, and then making sure that I was part of this platform. One of the greatest things I could ever did, ever. And it's one of the greatest things you could ever do too. The fact that you up paying attention to this right now, y'all, means that you are beyond the normal aspect of anything in your circumference. You know what I'm saying? If you and your best friend is up watching this right now, you got the right best friend. If it's just you up, you in the wrong circle. Your circle should be up with you right now, doing what you doing, paying attention to us, because we about to bless you.
Bless you with the bomber cloud blessing. Okay? My love in the building.
I can never see the comments that be making me mad, man.
It's all good. You don't need to see them.
I don't
They
need to
never
see.
see you.
They never see.
You here. They need to see you. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody in the comments, salute. You know what I mean? They be troopers, yo. Y'all be troopers.
Trooping.
Trooping.
Truthfully trooping.
Trooping.
We're going to get fly real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
To our nature brother, man. Our nature avenger. Well, wait.
I was going to say this. For those people, just remember, when they give you, when they act like they want to give you the reparations, it's only so they can call you nigga afterwards. Remember that. Don't let them forget. If you mean, no, we're going to take that money, we're going to take that land. You know what I mean? But just because you think you paid that, don't mean you get to call nigga. You can't call nobody no nigga. You're going to get smacked the shit out of you anyhow. Forever. That's like a forever thing. I just want to bring that up. They talk about that. You mean, just give me the money. You know what I'm saying? Understand that. They're going to feel like they can call you nigga after they give you this money. Just remind them. They can never do that. Just want you to know that. All right. Okay, what you call you, they can't say it. All right, so we're clear. Cool. Get your money, get your acres. Don't give them the pass. Ever. Ever. I just had to say that, man. I didn't hear nobody talking about that, so I had to say something. You can't repair what they did. They can never pay you enough anyhow. What they owe is a life. Like 400 years of it. They got 400 years of life? So we're not really talking about reparations. What we're talking about is comfortability. You know what I'm saying? You can't repair 400 years of murder, rape. You can't even pay it off. All you're doing is asking for the comfort, and you're asking for it in their money, in their currency, what they think is important. I don't want nothing from them. You know what I'm saying? Go to you. I want it, matter of fact, fuck talking to them. Go to their daddy. I want their motherfucking daddy and their mama gold. That's my motherfucking gold. That's what the fuck I want. I don't want their fucking paper shit. I want my gold. So, I want England dead. I want America dead. You saying? I want France dead. Germany dead. Belgium dead. I want them out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Get them out of the way. If you had cancer in your body, you went to the doctors, they would cut it out, wouldn't they? They would laser that shit out, cut that shit out. They would even chemo that shit out. Okay, what it would do to the rest of the body? They gonna get rid of that. But you gonna let these motherfuckers just sit around, tell you what to do, and snatch your soul. and say, here, take this money. It's more important than your life. Nah, man. Nah, man. Get the resources, unify Africa, starve out Europe, fuck the World Bank. Come on, man. Solidify it everywhere they go. You know what we gotta be like? We gotta be like that mosquito that can bite the motherfucker whole body and just fly away. And you don't get it. Just keep biting it. Just keep biting it until you swell it, until you bite it in the eye. You poke it in the eye and you just close the eye out. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, somebody take the fall, go down the person's windpipe, swell their windpipe up, choke them. One little mosquito. That's what we gotta be like. Gotta be like the thorns when you trying to cut your grass and you out there in the woods, in the grass and you cutting, and that little weed don't want to go nowhere, and it got a thorn on it, one little thorn, and it go right through your clothes. Stop everything you do. That's what you got to be like. You got to get on their nerves enough that they don't want to come back out. Now we get to grow wild, natural. You understand? Stop being a bitch. Scared of the win and scared of the loss. So you just stand there, scared, doing whatever they tell you to do. You guys are much better than that. Or maybe not. But I know we are over here, so come get with us or get run over because there's a tsunami coming. Oh, man. Man, hey, speaking of which, on a different note, was that who was that? Was that what's the sister's name? She be doing the R&B for Fleet DJs. I seen an interview. Was that earlier today? Oh,
It was yesterday.
yesterday?
That's exactly what that was.
Yeah, yeah. Good people. She interviewed me when I was in Florida, man. Good people. See, you got to check out the channel, man. You got to check out the Do the Knowledge Station all throughout the day. You mean on every day. See what's going on. Because if you don't, you're missing. You don't want to miss. They was talking about the 29th as well, coming up. You know what I'm saying? At Amanala. You know what I'm saying? What is the goddess sense?
Sun Goddess Experience.
Goddess experience. Yeah, the Avengers is gonna be in the building. And this is something, man, as an artist, if you know that you as an artist, you're gonna be on the bill and you at somebody's event, you know, take the flyer, share it regularly on your platforms. It's the event that you're gonna be at. Just share it. Can't we do each other a favor, y'all? As an artist and as a promoter, it doesn't make sense to me why the artist wouldn't consistently push something that they're going to be in. And as a promoter, it doesn't make sense to me why, you don't want people coming to see your show, see you on the stage. How are they going to know you're on stage if you don't tell them on a regular basis? So I say that to say the 22nd, we're going to be at Black Dot bookstore, rocking out. I think my times is I think my solo is 1:30, and then I think the group is on at like 5. So come through. It's from 12 to 8. And then the following Saturday after that, you know what I'm saying? After that, we're gonna be at Amanala. So the 22nd, we're gonna be at Black Dot Bookstore. And on the 29th, we're gonna be at Amanala. Vengeance in the building. So come holler at us, come check us out, but also come check out the event itself. The vendors, the food, the convo, you know, everybody who's gonna be there.
Check out the vendors and the Vengers.
That's right. Come on through. You know, that's what we do. I'm so sick and tired of us not supporting us because somebody is doing better than somebody else, or you don't like something they said a couple of years ago. Man, listen, man, it's us. Only body taking care of us is us. So we got to push for each other. Got to make sure that we are taking care of each other. What you think this is about, man? So make sure you come on out, support, and enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself.
Rap came from us. It started in the South Bronx. It started with conscious rappers. So to my brothers and sisters who are rappers, see, you're part of a scheme, but you don't realize you are an unwitting collaborator in a scheme that is to destroy you and your future.
Let's be very clear, I ain't here to drink beer, smoke weed, shoot the breeze, and break bread with you. I'm only here to resurrect the living dead with you. Thought it was some kind of a game, I'm not playing with you. I got the Moorish warlords with Moroccan sharp swords, Ethiopians with white face camouflage, already disciplined and ready for that sabotage. You listen to Minaj? Word? You should kill yourself and everybody that you came with. Arrangements out of jurisdiction, no arraignment. My name gets mentioned through the ethers, through high frequency speakers. Certified 45, get in line. Make this revolution rap your favorite pastime. Make listening to Coon Tune your very last time. Last time he was CO and now he's gangstified. Pushing keys, catching bodies, man, somebody lied. I'd rather listen to that guy noise, levitate with fly boys, organize an army, bang dead press. Understand I'm not a missionary, just the devil's adversary. Extraordinary, compliment the feds. And most listening are subject to conditioning. They need a hook, something snappy just to pull them in. I truly sympathize, I hope this pretty singing satisfies. Now should we get back to business then? Separating gods from the nigga men, separating chicken heads from the heroines. They tell me constantly that I should change my content. You're just too conscious, maybe you should narrow in. Rhyme more about that street life heroin. Make it amplify, glorify the hell you're in. But where the hell you been? Clearly you don't know me then. Spit flame, ethanol, Jada Pinkett set it off. I gang bang on opposition till his head is off. His arm, leg, arm nailed to a cross. You're not a mob boss, Florentini, Machiavelli. Closest you are to Italian is sauce and spaghetti. The flow is deadly, hip-hop jihad medley. They could tell I was a rebel the moment they met me. Gotta respect me, the 85ers wanna sex me. Occupied by the 5, still I let them sweat me. You can bet me, Phoenix if they try to dead me. And the Republic of Gorillas stood ready to wreck me. I pull verses from my spleen for the have-nots who seem caught between the rocks and the hard spots. And most listening are subject to conditioning. They need a hook, something snappy just to pull them in. I truly sympathize, I hope this pretty singing satisfies. Now should we get back to business then? I'm not the only one can tell that something's going on. We hustle harder every day and barely holding on. These big banks getting breaks that will be gully on. And they'll freeze your assets, keep your scullies on. The same Babylon, upgraded red bottom. And he was about that revolution till the feds got him. My man Scott got 3 to 5 for a bag of weed. But be a priest and rape boys walk scot-free. I bet you thinking that I'm kidding cause I'm throwing stones. It isn't me, it's ancient Masons in my chromosomes. Impatient ancestors raging through my ribosomes. See scrolls translated through a microphone. The freedom banger, hanger, Margaret Sanger. Planned Parenthood in every hood would like to thank her. Bankers, Rockefeller, Bilderberg, Unicom, DuPont, IBM, UNICEF, and Viacom. My verbal firearm annihilate the infrastructure. Comedic lexicon, cause I don't speak the tongue of suckers. I born degrees of the royal pedigrees and leaving mean 16 in my afterbirth. Still, most listening are subject to conditioning. They need a hook, something snappy just to pull them in. Just West, not Ruby Selah.
You can tell, COINTEL, my clique has never failed. My boat has never sunk, my ship has never sailed. My hope is never shaken, my spirit is never broken. My legs are never open, my words will always be quoted. My vision is focused. Tell the POTUS I don't trust him, he'll never be noticed. I think it's time that I put you all on notice. I'm the one, David Ruffin, I'll never be Otis. If I did it, then it better work. The music industry hates me cause I'll never twerk. I'm in a different world, each verse brings the metaverse. Optometrist, I change vision like the Oculus. Watch me fly over Metropolis. Tell all the populace, rise from sarcophagus. No hypothesis, I see apocalypse. Muhammad's disciple speaks like a prophetess. We got him like we got him like, yeah. We got him like. Tell the people we coming through and we got them like. It's the love from the west, coming strong, Cali's best. We got them like. Tell the people we coming through and we got them like.
See, I done came from the bottom. I usually choose peace, today we choose violence. And they don't really know what to do, and I'ma keep banging the truth. Lyrically impeccable, irrepressible spectacle. I could turn a vegetable into an intellectual. My ancestors celestial, go beyond the skeleton. Fact checking these rappers, none of these credible. If it don't apply to the fly, it's a hypothetical. It's just the type of that you kicking is unacceptable. If you're not helping me grow, I'm just not available. I want the whole left side of a decimal, incredible. I ain't even hardly reached my pinnacle. Jump in the cypher and turn it into a festival. Bang on the game till the game need medical. I'ma keep grinding till the it's unpreventable. Middle finger, you haters, but that'll be unprofessional. We are just not compatible. I am too undetectable. Put the pedal, the metal hitting your mental. My pen penetrating your sensory. You looking terrible. Whoa, whoa, all I see is green light bulbs. East New York, Brooklyn, let it go. My light might be an iPhone. Third eye, I see the rival. See my arrival.
We got him like. We got him like. Yeah. We got him like. Tell the people we coming through and we got him like.
It's that Nick, run the East New York, we run the streets.
We got him like. Tell the people we coming through and we got him like.
You know. We the creme de la creme. They give us accolades, but that's God working through us. We send praises up to him. Brotherhood tight, sisterhood tight, nation building, team players. We all shooting in the gym. Got the guys with me, got the FOI with me. If we gotta go to war, then we fighting to the death. Not a betting man, but if I was and you ask me who I put my money on, you know I'm putting it on them. Come through, they gotta respect, they gotta tip they hat. Don't disrespect our women, word bond, we'll kill for that. In the field working with bullets fly like we in Iraq. I do this for the family, I rap, but this way deeper than rap. Stand up, solid soldiers with me, we don't back though. I don't deal with milk toast brothers like I'm lactose. Every time I come in first, they act like they was rooting for me. Whole time I know they wanted me to come in last though. La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulallah. If it wasn't for you, I know I wouldn't have made it through Allah. Grant me protection on this mission that I pursue, Allah. I know with you behind me, there ain't nothing that I can't do, Allah. You know.
We got him like. We got him like. Yeah. We got him like. Tell the people we coming through and we got him like.
It's GC from the shop. FOI till I die.
We got him like. Tell the people we coming through and we got him like. It's in love.
Yeah, fire. Yeah, that's fire. Y'all always wondered why they didn't even put out their own, like have their own record company, you know what I mean? Like they should be just.
That wasn't the mandate. This is not even the mandate. This is a propaganda tool. You see what I'm saying? Like this wasn't the mandate, you know. Most honorable Elijah Muhammad said, we are people of sport and play. What are we still doing?
Mm-hmm.
What are we still doing? Sporting and fucking playing, like he said. So this is a propaganda tool to pardon me, to be used to get the word out.
Right.
Like nobody dressed up for.
Yeah, you froze. You froze. Or did I freeze?
Do this. This is video footage of them, and then they added in. You understand what I'm saying? The lyrics in the song, but this is them. Like I seen them in their uniforms on post. You see what I'm saying? In different locations. I seen them doing what they do. So, you know, and I seen how they move. You know, it's one thing to put on, you know, make your own uniforms and put something on that ain't regulated or regimented. You see what I'm saying? You don't belong to nothing. And then there's no evidence of you belonging. All of them, I've seen them. You see what I'm saying? So it's just a beautiful thing to kind of put this together after seeing it up close. You know, you get a newfound respect. You see what I'm saying? So I seen the brother in Chicago. You see what I'm saying? I seen go to town on post working. You see what I'm saying? Like literally doing his thing, like boom, on the radio, directing cats, getting direction. You see what I'm saying? And moving. You know, he stopped to mess with us for a second, but he was back on his mission. You see what I'm saying? Like literally. So it was just a bug to see it. You see what I'm saying? Right there and Mos Mariam. You see what I'm saying? Or see the God in Brooklyn doing what he do, Donique. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. See the Queen out in LA doing what she doing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a, you know, it's a beautiful thing. So yeah.
A lot of work.
A couple of them joints, man. You know, Narubi Sailor, I work in the school system.
Yeah.
She's an educator. You see what I'm saying? So again, another one that's using the propaganda tool. You see what I'm saying? To impart to the young minds who are impressionable, who's seeing all these other things happen out here. Yeah. And nobody stepping to that. Nobody being in opposition to that. Everybody flocking to that. So, boom. It was just real interesting, you know, to see it all together.
They was blazing too. I mean, I like the fact that like nobody was corny. Nobody's lyrics is corny. You know what I'm saying? It ain't some, oh, okay, they just there's some writing just speak, and it was fire. I like that.
Yeah, we promote our own. You know what I'm saying? And even with that though, like it's gonna be a point very soon that if you're not supporting the platform, we'll never even see you or hear from you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like that. That's what it'd be. Because all of the mess that's out here, they supporting the mess. They supporting the drama and the scandal. That's their attention space. You see what I'm saying? Like that's where it's at.
And to be the same thing over and over again. Like you just watching the same story over and over again.
Right. Everybody Wendy Williams nowadays. Everybody. Everybody is the gossip columnists calling themselves journalists and all this other shit. You see what I'm saying? Like they breaking their neck to either associate or disassociate. I'm saying another coward who turned on Dr. Khaled, you know what I'm saying? He tucking, tailing and running, and ain't nobody even say that to him. Name just got brought up. That's why I don't fuck with these motherfuckers. You understand? That's why I don't fuck with them. That's why I don't fuck with them at all. Like, your favorite rapper is a clown. Your favorite rapper is a clown and a slave, and they're afraid of our enemies. Your favorite rapper was a clown and a slave and afraid of our enemies. Whether they rapping right now or not. I don't care what they put out. I don't care what they put out. What they doing right now. Being scared. Scared to death, scared to look. They suck.
They suck. Prodigy speaks from the heavens.
Yeah, he said ain't no such thing as halfway crooks, but if he's seen these cats now, they are halfway crooks.
Yeah.
So let me get out of this joint and rock something else.
No, we didn't check then. Swear to God, we finna get all this money. Watch what I tell you.
My eleke. You may think they pretty, but to me it's not for play. Power in my jewelry, clear the scene like an AK. Full body protection, looking clean every day they so. Hey, don't touch my eleke. You may think they pretty, but to me it's not for play. Power in my jewelry, clear the scene like an AK. Full body protection, looking clean. And I say I shit. I gotta say I shit. I shit. And I say I shit. Elegba, Oshun, and Obatala. And I say I shit. Mokio, I shit, and I say I shit, and Oya, and Shango, and Yemoja. I got it, currency in my pocket, nature around my neck, front and center I rock it. Never tuck them, so folk wanna touch them, they need to stop it. Trying to find them on lines like mine, you never cop it. My eleke is living, reason why I be winning. Jealous of my position, but I'm just at the beginning. Demonizing the forces, no intercourses I'm giving. Christians feel like I'm sinning the way the heavens be bending for me. I'm in the flow, I get the dough, I'm giving more, it's reciprocal. Every dose could be poison or be medicinal. Truth is blatant to those who know what to listen for. A treasure chest in every mic check. Steady in the altitude and we ain't on the flight check. Calling me the champion, I ain't even won the fight yet. Mooch is sticking to us for that juju that they might get. Hey, don't touch my eleke. You may think they pretty, but to me it's not for play. Power in my jewelry, clear the scene like an AK. Full body protection, looking clean every day they so. Hey, don't touch my eleke. You may think they pretty, but to me it's not for play. Power in my jewelry, clear the scene like an AK. Full body protection, looking clean. And I say I share. Somebody say I share. I share. And I say I share. Egongo, Babaluaye, and Ita. And I say I share. Mokio, I share. And I say I share. Ochosi, Ogun, and Orumila.
Got them holy beads around my neck. Them sacred guides on deck. Yep, it gets protection all around. Kosi Wahala, big blessings abound. I'm open to receive all the things this universe has laid at my feet, and I'm walking yellow brick road and laid with gold. Oh yeah, I get it from my mama, she reigning on her throne. La de Koju, Oriye Oshun, hell sweet water goddess, keep that blade and some honey. Lord, she just keep going, hard to stop when she gets started. A river flowing, anointed from head to toe, baptized, got Orisha by my side, then my eagle all around. Ain't nothing stopping me now, full force on them, full glow on them. Spirit realm said go, so I move for them, a walking altar.
And I say I share. I share. And I say I share. And I say I share. I share. And I say I share. think they pretty, but to me it's not for play. Power in my jewelry, clear the scene like an AK. Full body protection, looking clean every day they so. Hey, don't touch my Elake. You may think they pretty, but to me it's not for play. Power in my jewelry, clear the scene like an AK. Full body protection, looking clean.
Yeah, let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo, we done hit him, Baba. 10, 2, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. God. 20. Hey, day, who this messing my count up? Alive for you, bruh. I told you we was gonna hit. Yeah. Shoot, I'm counting me and Baba out right now. I'm waiting on Sunday to come out, hit her. We good. She finding out right now. We checking in. Hold on. Good. About to hit him again.
Painter, brother's letter. I should cut my ear off like Van Gogh. Stop performing at the Klan shows. Watch myself from the audience. Play piano with lit candles. I mean, I'll still perform, but the thrill is gone. I don't feel as strong, maybe cause the will is torn. I clutch in a ball cause I'm sick to my gut. Then I brushed off the dust, stood up like I was touched by healing palms. I picked up my shield and 3 rocks as I'm hearing psalms. Know ye not that ye are gods? And I've been blocked by bouncers, overlooked by the announcers. I'm in the stand with the fans, which told me many of my album was like a counselor. They said songs like Then From Now, got them from then to now. Even deja vu, they said the old man was you. In a reoccurring nightmare, where you kept coming back around. I took a picture with him. Then he showed me a picture of his daughter in a cap and gown. He said he put her through college because your words stood up for knowledge. Said, to be honest, you like a prophet. I said, stop it. He said, what made you right before quarantine take us to Nebula in a rocket? I said it was just my journey to the planet of gods, my divine intervention. Just a mantra I said for the monsters in my head. Kept reliving, but we true and living. Like 3 supermen then, he said, who you kidding? That was a beautiful listening. Clan came on and music was hitting. The dead fourth chamber while I talked to strangers about his divorce and child support papers. Gotta restrain and caught for his anger. On the cross cause of haters. As Ghost finish up with the black suede while it dawned. They look around, I'm not on. They search backstage and I'm gone. Once finish the set, play the next song.
Nobody would remember. He hardly was a member. But the gods was his avengers. With the bars, always an inventor. From kindergarten to jobs at the center. From the mini mart, parking cars for the winter. Kept a penny jar. What's the odds I get injured? Dreams of a football star was hindered. My lovers died, my brother's demise. My first son arrived in September. Virgo. No more pop locking like a turbo. Stopping in Stockton in my circles. Melanetza, love was eternal. Ancestors, embrace her. Sword in my dreams like Jacob. Wrestle with the devils before I wake up. Or was that an angel in flames who renamed you? Kill a priest to join the Wu-Tang school. Say to them, oh son of man, now children go in the land. Now I'm on send them 5 deadly venoms.
Freak out, yo!
Yeah, man. Man, say what up.
Huh?
Say what up.
Say what?
Say what's up. Man, you look like grandma.
Oh, you looking at me now? Okay, it's your mother. I'm just calling, checking to see if you got all the safe side. Give me a call so I won't worry. Love you. Bye.
I woke up out of a good night's sleep and slipped right into a daydream that may seem like a lifetime. Then the night rewind to this light shine upon my face as I awake to daydreaming, to chase demons, way to the evening till I'm sleeping. Then I awake freezing, I start screaming. It's late, sharp breathing, my heart still beating. Running through the pocket patch, thunderclap, lightning, rain, rivers, running from the gaps, valleys, plains, hills, cornfields, the sun and path, running back above the map. Is this sleep deprivation, or am I on deep medication? Am I meditating till I'm asleep, but I keep awakening? I'm searching for the requiem inside my mind's aquariums, trying to break free from this lucid entrapment, using music as my blueprint for magic, my inception to my insurrection for madness. Blessed be priest message, each record's a classic. Pray there's no wreckage when her spirit exit the casket. I called her mommy till she's wrapped like a mummy. My first spaceship was her tummy. I ate what she ate when I'm hungry. Humbled, my arms crumbled as the greats was taking her from me. I shook like a quake, her spirit lift like a ship from a lake. Comfortably, when they come for me, I'ma embrace the entire space, the sun and sea. Then shout, Mom, you did great. Wonderfully, I came from the thunder inside your belly, healthy with 1 or 2 teeth. You taught me to speak, then God told me to preach, and gave me a sword for his head. I'ma take hold of the beast. Soon as your soul release, I'ma let go of peace. Now I'm ready for the war that was shown to me. I'm the devil's hunter, that's the spirit I'm under. I'ma chase you to nightfall, to the sun up, to break the chains of asunder. I have insomnia, on my way to the Andromeda. Study the planets like an astronomer. Interstellar, I'm telling with the elders from South America. I'm 51 and I'm familiar with that area. I'm with the healers when I wrote Rocket to Nebula. My veins are filled with the ancestors' blood, and I'm a replica of the messenger. When it rains, it's just a flood to cover the plains from something high-tech above. The unexplained, the sun is my main. I'm unreachable, untamed, unspeakable, unchanged. I remain the same. Only see growth through my deep quotes. Tell Thoth I'm in deep thought. I could break a bill if they free range. My mother's initials on God's keychain. Storm bills, cornfields, chasing up the Laurel Hill. I'll get at the sworn deals, born skills. Wintertime, warm meals. My mother's gone, I'm on still. Waking up the morning chills. Peer to a dimension fillers to filters. Of spirits for healers. To becoming wireless into splitters. To deliver. You begin losing signal, they're little. Into crystals. In the middle. Behind the moon's gateway. In the shape of an egg. No more naysayers as you're going through the lunar haze. Face plates. Infinity in the 8 shapes. The time is wintry, you see the gray 8. Then turn to the grave and say, where's your debate? For this is fate. I start unplugging, debugging. Before my transition, make man see woman. Then plant myself into the seed before the bee coming. I'm still in the cornfield running. Interstellar, Cinderella, said Cinderfella. I transcend from the nebula. This is the end of an era. I wish you good luck in all your endeavors. Release the pressure, the depressor. Then read the letters. Encounter us without seeing a body, like you emailed us. Delightful that it's not when you contact us, it's when we write you back. I used to watch continents fall just by my chi energy alone. I never used stone. I destroy cities by using cotton balls and big pillars of silken clouds. I watched their towers go down like a comet hit their walls, then smash their buildings with fog. That is all. The post verse. Trying to phone home, picking up ETs on the main line. After I crash, I'm experiencing amnesia and deja vu at the same time. And an unexpected close encounter of the 5th kind. The Akashic Records, Book of Revelations, we experience the 6th sign. What the prophets predict, shift paradigms. Do we believe in the tarots or their minds? The man that travels through the shadows till he shines. Factual, they don't attack you, they attack the genes. My black queen took the vaccine. They blaspheme, ask Tutankhamun. They get curses when you unmask kings. Martin Luther and his one last dream. Riding bikes, climbing heights, whiny heights, flying kites. Lighting pipes, mine sights, driving pipes. Find a blinding light, road at night, motorbike. Roller coaster sight, closer bright, poltergeist.
Okay, it's your mother. I'm just calling, checking to see if you got home safe, son. Give me a call so I won't worry. Love you. Bye.
Message saved.
Yo, that was brain food and emotional trauma healing speech. Brain food, emotional trauma healing speech. That brother's amazing. Yo, oh man.
You said that Avenger?
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. I was like, what? He's a prophet. he, he called us in. I even, yeah, I mean, he couldn't have known.
Well, he said the gods was his Avenger.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but now the gods are Avengers.
All the vengeance.
Because they are the true Avengers. We are the true Avengers. And we back with a vengeance. We vengeful. Vengeance is mine, thus saith the Lord.
Little sidebar. That was the first song I ever wrote. Vengeance is Mine was the first song. And the second song was Off With Your Head. From the start, that's what I was on. So I'm being nice now, people. Yeah. What did I say? See, so I'm way too aggressive. So I'm too aggressive. Well, your soft is way too offensive to everything I know to be progressive. This from extensive experience. The truth come clear with us. Your false expectations appearing real ain't here in us. That's what I said.
That's what John, what you got to tell the people about the show today.
Well, last night he started a convo about 5 states that has currently got slavery on the ballot. And some years ago, I remember having this conversation with the white boy, Weiss, and he was at the school I was going to. And I said, you don't think voting this dude in is just leading the way to open slavery back up again? He was like, I don't think so. I should hope not, but you never know. Well, now we there. Now I was talking about it then, anybody want to talk about it, but now let's talk about it. And my thing is, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I know who's already gonna be for it. And I know because they took the bullet. If you took the bullet, you gonna go right into it. Well, at least I'm alive. You ain't alive like that. You ain't alive, so you should know before it starts. Go right to kicking their ass. Because if you don't start kicking their ass, then it's gonna be impossible damn near later on. You ain't got Harriet Tubman in you. But in about 30 years, 40 years, somebody gonna be born with Harriet Tubman spirit in them. But in the meantime, you gonna eat that unless you fight back right now. Plain and simple. Ain't nobody ever get free without somebody getting bloody. Not nobody. So that's what we're gonna be talking about. You know what I'm saying, on a God Correspondence show. We're gonna be building on that. We're also gonna be building on things that is happening and the responsibility of the artist to the community. Some of y'all might be even talking about when you watch the show, why you always be having the artists on? Because I'm an artist and I'm pushing for the culture to be better. And the only way that's gonna happen is for you to see, hear, and vibe with the cats who's really saying something for, you know what I mean, to reconnect your synapses in your brain. It's therapy, y'all. So that's what we do. Do the Knowledge Radio. Yes, sir.
So what's your final thoughts for the fam before we get up out of here?
Hey, every day you get up, you get another opportunity to do what you're supposed to do the day before. And if you did what you're supposed to do the day before, you get another opportunity to do something you ain't do that day. So go do it. There it is.
Tell them where to find you.
Yeah, you can find me at SUNDAGR8, Sundergrade, just like it is right there on IG. You can also hit me, and trust me, if you want to build with some music or you want to be dealing with some investments, for what we got coming up, and you want to get in now, get in now. Hit me at 484-758-8489. Again, 484-758-8489. Text me, call me, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can also hit my emails. That's plathandent@gmail.com. plathandent@gmail.com or Vengeance@gmail.com. VENJAHS@gmail.com. Holla at me. What's up? Yeah.
Once you've heard the madness, everything else is just cheap whiskey.
Most high Christianness, mental abolitionists with the vision gift, seeing the deliverance from the ignorance, cognitive dissonance. Future I envision this. On and off the mic, I speak right like this is what the mission is. I know the wisdom biz and overstand like who know and bear that witnesses. I am the power refined, God man. Equity too high to equal the caveman. God's son, true builder of the land. Destroyer of the demons, I'm a pop on where they stand. Word of biz, born exposing, oppose a plan. It's DJ Benny, microphone Jones with a force hand. The next level cipher writer, spark the minds, I light the fire. Call me Mr. Mystifier, I'm used to gift to lift us higher. With the frequency that frequently fit, inspire. Elders and young thugs that do what they do, where they do what they thumbs. They lazy, they think we dumb. We put the work in system that a system to be numb. Make them good Christians, but don't link them to where they from. So I write rhymes with them ancient guidelines. I fight crime sitting on the sidelines. But when they got the blind eyes, I just treat them like they dumb.
When knowledge get done, unified we're one. The race we run, before they shot that gun.
Do the knowledge.
When knowledge gets done, we won. The race we run before they shot that gun.
Knowledge. Ones walk with me, twist your loud, get your double shots of yak. Sit down, have a talk with me. I'm from an era where certain shit just couldn't fly. You tell another man suck your dick, you might die. These new dudes got it confused, thinking it's a game. Until somebody hitting at they ass, bringing the pain. But that's the plan, they want us to kill ourselves. Our existence is up to us, no one else is responsible for raising our daughters and the queens and our sons and the kings. Teaching them everything about necessary tools we need to use for survival. It's way bigger than reading Qurans or the Bible. That's gonna go over the heads of many. Thick skin, homie, I got plenty, so I'll be ready for the backlash and slander coming from my own people. It's sad to say, but we'll never equal our full potential as long as we following what they teach us, telling lies. All in 8 books, it never reach us, at least us, the ones with some knowledge of self. But trying to wake my people up is a struggle with self. Instead of begging for a seat at their table, let's build one. As soon as they try to violate, let's kill one. That's where my heart at. A couple hundred years of the same treatment gave us Obama, so we think we even. I ain't believing none of this bullshit them puppeteers speaking, telling us lies each and every weekend. Banana in the tailpipe, pipe tactics. To tell the truth, I feel we moving backwards. We got a lot of actors playing the part, but it ain't in their heart, so what's it worth? Got brothers dressing up like chicks, toting the purse. Everybody capitalizing off us. We ain't too far from giving up our seat on the back of the bus.
When knowledge get done, unified we're one. The race we run, before they shot that gun.
To the knowledge.
When knowledge gets done, unified we won. The race we run, before they shot that gun.
To the knowledge.
I was supposed to be here early. They gave me another assignment. They didn't pick me up to go to the assignment. I followed their instructions and waited at the hotel. I would love to be here when I can be more fully in depth on this subject, because there's a whole lot of illusions about Africa's relationship with other people in the world. There's a whole lot of illusion about our relationship to the religions in the world. And these belief systems that had its origin in Africa, all of them, and there is no exception, turned on African people. I said there is no exception. And there's one thing you have to get through your mind and keep it. Nothing that ever came from the European mind was meant to do anything but facilitate European domination of the world. And I said there's no exception. Everything that was brought into this continent, everything, every idea, every so-called religion was meant to dominate and to control. The Arabs had no illusions about it. The Europeans had no illusions about it. You were the ones with the illusions. And yet every element that went into the making of every major religion in the world started in Africa. Why is it that you are so naive? You let people redress something that you invented, sell it back to you, and enslave you through it. I'm saying that all organized present religions are male chauvinist murder cults. And I say there is no exception. Why I wanted to be here earlier, I wanted to deal with our relationship with the people of the world and the fact that we created peaceful nations that had no word for jail because no one had ever gone to one. No word for old people's home because no one ever threw them away, grandma and grandpa. No word for orphanages. We did all of this, and over half of human civilization was over before we knew that a European was in the world. Before he wore a shoe or lived in a house that had a window. Now, Africa has always and still is the prize for the whole world. We as a people have always been the world's richest people, culturally rich, mineral rich. We have always been the prize because we have always had and still have something that other people won't, think they can't do without, and don't care to pay for. Because we have always been the prize, we have been under siege for over 3,000 years. Nothing that ever brought into Africa from the outside was meant to do the Africans any good. That means all other religions. Islam was the handmaiden of Arab imperialism. Christianity was the handmaiden of European imperialism. The Hebrew faith was the handmaiden of a concept called the chosen people. Now, if God is kind and God is merciful and God has no stepchildren, he won't choose one over the other. And to say he chose some people, you're making him a bigot. And to say that he endorsed enslavement of one people over the other, you're making him an accessory to murder. The Arabs used Islam to rationalize their slavery and their imperialism. The Europeans used Christianity to rationalize their slavery and imperialism. Who are you kidding about friends in the world? Damn it, if you want a friend, look in the mirror. There's 1 billion African people on the face of this earth. Why are you buying third-rate junk from third-rate people thinking you can't make it? Why don't you at least make a safety pin to hold your child's diaper together? Teach. Who has programmed your mind into thinking you can't make a car? The first man that made a car that had never seen one previously. The Japanese bought cars, bought locomotives, broke them down and studied them, and had a Japanese technician produce each piece, put it together, and had a much better train than the one they copied from. All knowledge in the world belongs to everybody in the world. Yes. Who has programmed our mind in assuming that we cannot run a nation and run it well? The main thing imperialism did, slavery and imperialism, they removed African people from the respectful commentary of history. And they tell them something they are still telling them, and all of the organized religions are guilty of this. I favor none of it because Africa didn't need any of it. I'm saying that African belief systems, properly understood, is 10 times better than Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. And better for the Africans. Now you might have some romance with one of these religions. I have no romance with any of them. I have a romance with reality and truth. And the chips can fall where they may after I tell it. As for friends, you have had no friends. When they discovered you, they began to prey on you. Now let's look at our relationship with Western Asia, mistakenly called the Middle East. For 3,000 years, our greatest enemies came from Western Asia. They were trying to avenge the fact that they were once African colonies. You read a book called When Egypt Ruled the East, and you get some of the basic information on this. Now, the first visitors to Africa came in the 1700s BC. These were the people who would later be called Hebrews. Now, black people are ticklish on this because black people think that everything in the Bible is true. I question the intelligence of anyone who thinks everything in the Bible is true or supposed to be true. It's allegory, stories told to illustrate a point at a time when there were very few people reading books. And most of what went into the making of the Bible was copied from Egyptian texts. Now, if you want to get so dewy-eyed over the Bible, which is a carbon copy of a carbon copy, why don't you go back and read the original Egyptian text? Then you see where all these stories started from. You see where the story of the Exodus started from.
Yeah. Now we gonna tell them. Night in front. We tell them like this, yo. I'm an African. I'm a African. I'm an African. I'm a African. Yeah, y'all like that? No more. This man's mind is open. I'm an African. I'm a African. I'm an African. I'm a. Let's get back to the
motive is best developed by recognizing the common enemy.